Hello, hello, hello. Namaste, my witchlings. Oh, I am dying. It is muggy as all hell in here right now, and I just turned it off as we were going live, like 2 minutes ago. There we go. So I think once we go to, swap over, well, we're not going to swap over, so, I was going to go change pants, but I guess not. Alright. I honestly was not anticipating the amount of humidity today, which is unfreaking real. And then there's frickin' wildfire smoke in the air or some shit. Because we went outside last night to walk the doggos, and it was not hotter than Hades, it was smoky as hell. So, yeah, we're doing stellar here right now. You know what? I'm going to use this one. Because I'm curious how it looks. Oh, wow. That kind of looks cool, I'll be honest. Ain't no shit. Oh, I mentioned that to the my bus driver the other day, who, by the way, has that family name. And yeah, he's like, yeah, that is such total bullshit. Spawn is right on the other side of the lake from that too. Oh, that is hilarious. 6,666 views in the last 48 hours. I am internally cackling. What am I doing? Why am I opening? Oh, no! Uh-oh. Did we crash again? I will check at my favorite place to pick it up. Hey, Arku. Okay, good, you can hear me. That's a good thing. Saw that damn screenshot. Yep. I'm not sure. I heard the noise, but I have no idea. But I came across that damn screenshot that I sent you, Seto Kaiba, last night, and I'm just like, oh my god. Still. Oh. Aha. Oops. We forgot to turn the sound off on my computer. Alright. I am going to need to go to Ulta soon, or Sephora. Gotta figure out which store has it, because this is currently the only foundation I have that is the correct color. And I am running out because I did not expect to use it, every freaking day this summer. Hey, Melissa. Alright, what brush do I'm going to use this one. And it's going to get to such a point that I have to go into the store, because if I try to order it online, I'm going to run out before it gets here. Son of a sea biscuit. I did. Oh, Frogger. Oh, well. We'll just see how it works. Worst case, I smear eyeshadow all around my eyes. Oh, haha. My button, he found that yesterday, madman with a box. He found that yesterday, I'm not sure where. Oh, do it again. Mad with a box. We had to, situate where my air conditioner was plugged in yesterday, which involved moving a bunch of shit in here, and we found some of my Hoovian stuff. Hey, look at that. Oh, that's right. Da-da-da. See what I mean? This is the right color, though. You cannot tell which side of my face I just put that on. It is so trippy. I have never, ever had a foundation this freaking perfect before. And it's a decent weight and texture. So, I absolutely love it. What? What? No, it's not. I used the powder one on you, and the powder one on me the other day was so fucking light. Apparently, I got more of a tan this summer than I thought, and my skin has not lightened back up to normal yet. I'm hopeful it will, because literally all of my other foundations are my winter pale ass skin tone. The funny thing is, I used to wear olive foundation because I thought I had my dad's skin tone. Oh my god, so not. There we go. Oh. Move, damn it. There we go. Got that. All right. There's the foundation on. Kitty. Oh, dear Lord, that is adorable, Mimi. He's a kitty cat. Oh, been there, done that, too. That's why I'm much darker than normal. Spawn got me a ticket to the Ren Fair that he was working. And I very happily went. I remembered to put sunscreen on when I left that morning. Remembered to put it in my bag. But I forgot to reapply it. That was pushing a month ago. And I still have the tan left over from the sunburn. Because my entire back burned. Because I was a dumbass and forgot that the back of the dress I was wearing was cut clear down to, my bra line. That was brilliant. And this blush, I swear, feels like it is so dark and so not the right color. But I look at myself on the screen and I'm like, I actually barely look like I'm wearing makeup. Stage makeup is a beautiful thing. Good thing I'm used to it. All right. Oh yeah, I started peeling from the burn I got at fair, and yeah, the man behind the curtain was peeling strip, yeah, like chunks off of my back at one point because it was itching so bad. I try very hard to make sure I don't burn very often, and I try to, remind my kids. Yup. Because the incubator had breast cancer, her dad had prostate cancer, and I'm fairly certain my dad had skin cancer. So, one form of cancer in the family bumps your risk up. Then when you have 2 or 3 people, So I'm just slightly paranoid. And, I was a child in the 80s when tanning was a thing, and you didn't just tan, you slathered your body in baby oil to make it all the better. Yeah. Oh, owie. Yeah. Done that one, too. You know what? I'm actually going to pop this. It fits. Yay. All right. Uchka. It went in the recycle bin. That's hilarious. All right. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Donk. Da, 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 dum. Yep. Oh, I've had one for a while. You forget, Munchkin is also a Cancer. And man, are they crabby sometimes. Hey! Love my child. Absolutely adore that child. Boy. Seriously though, that thing you posted in the Discord, if some trans girl fights my organic girl, I'm like, organic girl? Seriously? What did you do? Raise her without any fertilizer or chemical fertilizer or some shit? I mean, come on. That was honestly my first thought, though. Organic? What, did you not fertilize her as she grew up? Apparently you fed her a lot of bullshit. Oh, wait, sorry. And no vitamins, yep. No vitamins and lots of bullshit, because, you know. I think I did. I vaguely remember it. Wrong chat. It's in politics. Boop, boopy doopy doopy doo. There we go. Haha. Alright, dong. There it is. Haha. Oh god. Sniper rifle? Yes. Oh yeah, I know. Ain't it fabulous? I've been listening to Daniela a lot the last couple of days. She's put out quite a bit of new stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. I have something in there that doesn't fit. So what have I got that doesn't fit? Probably this foundation that... No shit. The man behind the curtain says we're going to have to add a section to one of my lives that is just me reacting to memes. Because some of this shit is just too good. And in there you go. Hey, that worked. That worked better than I expected it would. Alright, you're going to go down there too. Clunk. Alright. I am so freaking warm though. Oh. Yes! Disco pumpkins! That is one thing I miss about living with my ex-mother-in-law, was all the Disney stuff. She was is very much a Disney adult. And has woohoo! Hello, there goes my ear. And has all kinds of really awesome Disney stuff, including the Disney jack-o'-lanterns. It's great. All right, come on, ear, do your thing. Get where you're supposed to be. There we go. Ha! All right. I guess it's time to get started with the main event here, huh? Clank. Well, yeah, there really isn't much of a main event today. I do have some cards to pull, though. Alright, so, whilst we get moving and get started here, I'm going to remind everyone, please be mindful of the energy you bring into my space, and please be respectful in my chat, because if you are not my mods, and Arnold will be finding you with the banhammer.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Okay. And I'm drinking hot coffee. Now that that's done, take a sip, get moving. Please consider hopping over to Buy Me a Coffee and buying Witchy Mama a cup of coffee, because this witch runs on caffeine and sarcasm. Hey, Stitch, how are you doing today? All right, here we go. All right. Namaste, my witchlings. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm Di, your favorite yoga witch, spreading kindness and love, living a magical life through yoga. We do not have a birthday today. Bum, bum, bum. Uh-oh. Why am I hearing ICQ? Uh-oh. Holy Scheisenhosen. Hey, there we go. Haha. Might help if I grab flame. Flame on, bitch. Alright, so no birthday today, so we will be lighting our candle today. Once again, for the victims and survivors of the Minnesota Catholic school shooting, and to be a beacon of light and hope in the darkness for those who are stumbling and have lost their way. And with the lighting of our candle, our circle is closed, and we invite the ancestors to join us here today. Plate, candle, clank, flamage. All right, there we go. Ha. No biggie. I did cancel the events on Facebook, so all right. Let's go for it. Hey, witchlings. I know most of you are not local to the Seattle area, but if you are, specifically the Snoqualmie Valley area, I am facilitating a yoga class in the park on Friday evenings and guided meditations on Tuesdays and Saturdays, weather permitting, of course. And if you're interested in joining us, the information is available on my website, yogawithdylin.com, under the book tab. I cannot wait to see you all. Yay! Okay, I is warmy, warm. Yum. We have some fun holidays today. I am actually amused. Red Robin, yum. I actually really love Red Robin. Did you know that Red Robin restaurants are named after the song When the Red Robin Comes Hop Hop or Bop Bop Bopping Along? The founder was part of a barbershop quartet. And yeah. See, we like Red Robin because they have the gluten-free burgers and can make their fries gluten-free, so the man behind the curtain didn't end up with a migraine after eating there. All right, today's holidays. Shall we talk holidays? We're going to talk holidays. We have Eat Outside Day. We have We Love Memoirs Day. Ooh, have I got a couple to recommend. And Sacrifice Our Wants for Others' Needs today. Or Sunday. All right. Eat Outside Day. Pack a meal. Grab your loved ones, the furry ones too, and connect with Mother Earth. Go sit out and feel the sun, breathe the air and the smoke, and ground your energy as you eat. Go touch some grass. Yes. Next, We Love Memoirs. Today, we are celebrating the magic in life stories. Reading a memoir is an act of empathy, a chance to understand a journey different from your own. Knowledge is power, and every person's truth holds a unique lesson. Personally, I recommend Daniela Mistianic Young's book, Uncultured. I have a copy of it behind me here. And the next two that I am going to be reading are part 2 of Shares that I listened to on Spotify. And I am going to be looking up Jenna Miscavige Hill's book on her escape from Scientology. I have quite a few others if you would like some recommendations. I find them fascinating. And then it is Sacrifice Our Wants for Others' Needs Sunday. True magic lies in community care. Today, consider one small want that you can forego to meet another person's need, such as skip going to the coffee stand today and donate that amount that you would spend on coffee to a worthy program, or an hour of time you can spend listening to someone. We are definitely stronger when we lift one another up. And those, my darlings, are today's holiday. Now, if I could quit yawning, I'd be dangerous. Oh, we have a cat. We have a cat, we have a Melissa, we have a Stitch, we have an Amy. Hi. Excuse me. Oh, that is totally not surprising, Amy. If you're not my mods, Arnold will find you with the banhammer. Yeah, we're just going to kick anybody who isn't mods out today. I am kidding, Stitch. Please don't think I'm serious. I yawn, you yawn, we all yawn for... That doesn't work. So, I mentioned the New Kids on the Block and their sleep story on Calm the other day. We all know, Di is a huge New Kids on the Block fan. Finding out I'm related to two of them was awesome. So the first time I'm listening to it, not only does Donnie make me laugh in the first minute or two of it, by instead of calling them a boy band, saying man bands. But then Joey is doing his part. Do what? No shit. The man behind the curtain says calling them a man band is like calling them action figures instead of dolls. But Joey is doing his part, and he's... Okay, take a breath in and out and relax. And he says a few other things. And then he's like, and now wave your hands in the air like you just don't care. Oh, wait, no, maybe you don't want to do that. We're supposed to be settling down. Never fails. Every time I'm still awake for that line, I giggle. Because, you know, you just can't not. But yeah. Oy. Yep. One of the things I like about Calm is the fact that they do have their celebrity voices doing the sleep stories. Kevin Bacon's Dream Boat is a pretty good one. Lin-Manuel Miranda, I believe, takes us on a tour of Puerto Rico or something. I don't remember. There's a couple of Irish... I recognize a bunch of the names. Kate. Fuck my life. Which Kate? I can see her face. She was in Titanic. Why can't I remember her name? Anyway. She does one. Cheese and crackers. There's a couple of British voices who do Thomas stories. Am I from... No, he's trying to dig into the wood. No, I am not from Carolina. Winslet. You were close enough to get it for me, Amy. Thank you. Kate Winslet. I have a few Kates that I like. She's not bad. No, we are not from Carolina. We are from Seattle. Hey, Fox, how are you today? Oh... But I do a guided meditation every night to crash out and sleep. And there are nights that I don't, such as, night before last when I had a raging migraine. Oh. Which made all day yesterday entertaining. Dude. So I got locked out of my, good genes, I'm guessing, Barua. Yeah. um, but yesterday, just trying to exist with that migraine hangover, you know? Yeah, she doesn't look it. None of the women in... Oh, yeah, I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, these aren't going to work today. Damn it. I'm sad. But yeah, migraine hangover makes life entertaining too. Oof. Least this time, instead of going, oh, I'll just sleep the headache off and waking up 3 hours later to go empty my stomach, I took pain pills early on and managed to sleep through the headache finally breaking. So I was, mostly alive yesterday. Oh, and I know what triggered it. My massage therapist was manipulating the base of my skull. And as she was doing it, I'm like, oh, that's not going to be good. That's going to give me a headache later. But was I able to open my mouth and tell her this? No. So, and I still haven't texted her. I need to do that later today. During the week, this is my daily divination and self-care where I pull tarot, oracle, etc. Saturday night, I do my bitch and witch where I just rant about current events. And this is Sunday Coffee and Cues, which is basically just a giant bullshit session between me and the, viewers. Thank you, Amy. I love you too. And I spend more time talking to my cousin here while I'm streaming than I do when, we're actually together, which is hilarious. Do. Hell, just the fact that my cousin is in here just blows my mind. But that's another story altogether. Ha! Get rid of the hair. Yup. Thank you, Kat. We try. How expensive is Washington? Fairly expensive. Well, it depends on which part of Washington you live in. We happen to be basically Seattle adjacent, so cost of living is not cheap here. Southern Washington, though, Southern Washington, not so bad. Eastern Washington, much, much cheaper. Eastern Washington is more the agricultural area. Southern Washington, well, you're getting closer to Oregon, and that kind of affects some of it too. We are in literally the most expensive county in Washington. Yeah, the damn smoke is getting to me. That would be the Corn Palace in South Dakota. Which, by the way, is kind of interesting, kind of cool. Stopped there, ironically, as the parental units and I were heading to Wisconsin for Amy's and my great-grandmother's 90th birthday. Yes, it truly is a thing. Google the Corn Palace. That's right, you did. Yep. Is it kind of similar to New York? Cost-wise, actually kind of is. People-wise, no. Totally different kind of coldness. New York, they just kind of ignore you or they insult you. Seattle, they will ignore you until they realize that you're not going anywhere, and then the Seattle freeze actually thaws some. And, yeah, we can be some of the friendliest people. Ooh. There we go. All right. Yeah, amusing anecdote. Before my cat and I both stopped working at Torrid. Yes. It was wildfire season. And I'm like, I am not doing well right now. I need to go to urgent care. So I call the urgent care clinic that I use, and I'm like, what time do you guys close? They're like, we close at 7. I'm like, fuck. We close at 7. So I look at Kat and I'm like, I gotta go to urgent care. Can you handle closing on your own? And she's like, get out of here. I get up to the urgent care and I'm like, I need a nebulizer treatment. I know my asthma is flared. And they're like, you're not wheezing. And I'm like, trust me. And they're like, okay, fine. If you insist, we'll give it to you. So I do the nebulizer. And the doctor had, listened to me before she did it. And she came in afterwards and she's like, oh, wow. You're moving air a lot better. I'm like, I told you I needed the nebulizer. And she's like, I can't believe how much better you sound. And I'm like, I don't wheeze. I can have a pulse ox of 85% and I am not wheezing. That is not how my asthma manifests. I just feel like I have a freaking 2-ton elephant sitting on my chest. So on the rare occasion that I do wheeze, then we need to be scared. Let's see, what time Seattle is... Okay, so depends on where you want to go in Seattle for stuff. Most of the time, most of the stores around here close around midnight-ish. 10 o'clock is another. Post-plague, things have been really weird. Now, it depends on, do you want to go to Walmart? Walmart closes at midnight, so to Safeway, Albertsons, the like. Whole Foods, you're going to be lucky if they're open until 9 or 10. Some of the more bougie shops, yeah, that again is going to be 9, 10. Otherwise, yeah. No shit, Kat. I see that. And that one was supposed to be a banned word, so... Banned phrase. There we go. Oh, I feel sticky icky. It's weird. Yep. It is. I forgot my lipstick. Marble. You know what? As much as I normally do the purple, or red today, I don't think I'm gonna. That's not what I wanted. Is that what I want? It is. Bed is very comfy, Cat. Go take a nap, sweetheart. Can you see the color of this? Is that not awesome? Oh, that's right. It's frickin' Labor Day weekend. I need to text my sister-in-law, see if they are playing softball this weekend. Because if they are, they tend to stop by here on their way home. Which would make our stream kind of interesting. I wouldn't think so. Most of the time they're going to realize you're a tourist and, okay. That is one place where the Seattleites that I have met are usually pretty damn cool. They will help a tourist out. You get to Seattle and you're like, well, how do I get to the Space Needle? Oh, you're going to go down here and you're going to go that way and you're going to dead end into it. Or how do I get to Pike Place Market? Yeah. Yeah, we know the gems of our city and our state, and we are more than happy to show them off and point them out. Hey, Stargirl, I get you. When I was a kid, we started the Tuesday after Labor Day, and I was always excited to go. That is true, Kat. See, Seattle, everybody says that because, we're a sanctuary city that, we're full of crime and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, what? I have wandered around downtown Seattle many times. Had zero problems. There's a shocker. I have had people approach me in downtown Seattle and ask for two things. Do you have a couple of bucks so I can catch the bus? Or, do you have a cigarette I can borrow? Or that I can bum, yeah. No shit. Yeah, Utah is never fun. Star Trek transporter would be cool. Yeah. That is true too. Hey, fitness, spirituality. Hey, Amia. I know. It was usually bummed, although I have heard a few people, can I borrow? And the way you give it back is if you're friends with the person, you bum them a cigarette later. I used to do that when I smoked. I don't know. Daniel. Which Daniel? I am sorry, Maya. Which Daniel is what's getting me? Amia, we gotta ask, how are you getting the font that you're using? Oh, I know. Daniel's a Buddha lover. That sounds familiar. It's ringing bells, so we're good. Do-do-do. Thank you, Amaya. All right. All right. Ooh, da, 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 da. I am bouncy and hyper-ish today. Hello. Yeah, hey, you know what? That makes sense. Okay. I forget about the one, because I don't play with the fonts on my phone most of the time. I actually... Yeah. We are going to play with cards today, Amy. I actually, yeah, that's true. I'm normally no, I figured out what she's referring to. I'm hyper. I said I'm hyper today. And she's like, today? How is that any different than usual? I actually lost a friend recently, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get to her celebration of life next weekend. Might talk to the kiddos. All right, but we have cards to play with today. Who wants to play with cards? Who wants to read the cards with me? Doink. I am energized. Me. All right. We're going to drink coffee and play with cards. The cards, ooh, that sounds fun. The cards have an interesting story to tell us today. All right, card number 1. Whoops, forgot. Okay, I am there we go. I am their light, followed by some overstepped boundaries. Ooh. And finally we get closure. All right, so my thoughts here. The cards revealed that the sense of I am their light became tangled, leading to some overstepped boundaries where giving turned into some imbalance. The universe is now calling for closure, a sacred ending that seals that lesson, clears the lingering cords, and opens the path for renewal. Release the weight, honor the growth, and step into the next chapter with clarity and grace. All right, moving on to the tarot. First card here is the 9 of Swords. You are worrying and your worries and fears are being blown the fluff out of proportion. You need to worry less. Next, we have the 3 of Pentacles reversed. You are bored with your work situation and you need a change. Finally, we are dealing with the Magician reversed. You have a serious need for caution because in real life, the Magus could show himself to be a confidence trickster. So, what do these three things together tell us? The Nine of Swords is whispering that our shadows grow larger than they actually are, born of fears that we inflate. The reversed Three of Pentacles hints at some restlessness in our work, nudging us gently towards the change that we are resisting. The Magician reversed warns of illusion when charm masks deceit. The cards ask, release fear, trust truth, and let clarity guide your next steps. I think they're working together here. What do all six of them together have to tell us? All right. Oops. All right. Moving to all six cards together, the Oracle is speaking first. The belief that I am their light may have led to some overstepped boundaries, leaving the need for closure so healing and balance can take root. The Tarot is mirroring this truth back at us. The Nine of Swords shows how fear and worry are being blown out of proportion, shadows made larger than life. These anxieties may stem from the reversed Three of Pentacles, pointing to restlessness or some dissatisfaction in our work and our relationships. This is nudging us toward a change that we may be resisting, or maybe they rise from the warning of the Magician reversed, who reminds us that not all is as it seems. Illusion and manipulation can wear the mask of charm. Together, the cards and Oracle urge us to release fear, honor where lines have been crossed, and close this chapter with clarity. This is not an ending without hope, but a clearing of space so truth, integrity, and new beginnings may enter. Closure becomes freedom, and freedom becomes light. Oof. Wow. They be talking loudly today, aren't they? All right. Uta. Cheers, coffee. Yes. Yep. Hello, Ryan. Yep. Cheers, coffee. And Fox says, cool, I'm drinking coffee. All right. Hey, Lila. It's a pin. Yes. It is a pin, and it actually says you can be yourself around me. They say it like it's a bad thing, you know? Whatever. True. Dude, so I have this free Crystal of the Month club that I get, right? And every month they send me a new crystal. This month, they said it's hematite. It doesn't look like hematite, at least not the hematite I'm used to. And well, considering Witchy Mama here is a big fan of hematite, it may just be that it's unpolished, but otherwise it feels like it, but it's still pretty. Or a bloom. I'm only half lesbian, so I got a husband here. Shadow work. Health issues. Yeah, well, first, start with a doctor. Make sure that any underlying health conditions are being treated properly. And then therapy, shadow work, and working on self-confidence, self-image, self-esteem. At least that's what I've been doing for the last 25 years. Oh, because I have the worst self-esteem and self-confidence. You do not know how much of an imposter I feel like sitting here in front of you. There we go. Put my cards away. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, my darling witchlings, for giving me 1,200 subs. Have a good afternoon, spirituality. Do, 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 do. Thank you. Thank you. You are not wrong. This takes a fair amount of courage to sit in front of this camera day in, day out. Let's see, from October through May, we were doing this 7 days a week. And then the man behind the curtain is like, I want to take my birthday off from December through May. And the man behind the curtain's like, I want my birthday off. And we were both really hitting burnout. We did still do a live stream that day, but we did not do the god-awful long one that we had been. But, you know, we ended up taking most of May off. And then I think the first week, and he took half of June off. June or July off. Yeah, now we're back to even longer streams, but we're only doing them 4 or 5 days a week instead of 7. We're doing better, but I am starting to notice a little bit of burnout on my end. So we're probably going to cut back about an hour or so. Yeah, I was going to say that. Part of the reason we are doing these marathon live streams almost every day is I have hit all of the metrics to become monetized except watch hours. And at the rate we are going, we were halfway there the last time I looked. We are halfway there now. Okay. We are halfway to full monetization at this point. And we literally only need the watch hours. Oh, we're 2/3 of the way to that? We are 2/3 of the way to the first stage of monetization. That's what we're getting to, Amy. We've kind of decided at this point that our end is 3:30 to 4 o'clock, at 4:30 at the absolute latest. That way I am done and can take care of the doggos and feed them dinner. Hello, Katie. Oh, life is good, though. Other than not knowing when my child is due home. Yeah. Oh, we've got our niche, hence why I am the yoga witch. We do a lot of witchy content. We are starting to pick up on the yoga content. I actually have, I think, 2 long form and short form yoga series that I'm going to be doing on the Yoga with Dailin channel. And then I've got the Witchy 101 series that I recorded the intro to yesterday. Hopefully I'm going to be able to record some more of it in the next couple of days. I don't remember when he said he was coming home. I can't remember if it's tonight, tomorrow, or sometime in the middle of the week. It was either he was going to be gone 5 days or 10 days. I can't remember. And I don't want to bug him. But yeah. Oh, Scheisenhosen. And yes, I am aware of what I keep saying there, and I keep saying it because it's hilariously funny to me. It is, I have used that particular phrase, for at least 30 years. And it wasn't until the man behind the curtain the other day heard me say it loudly, and he asked me why I was talking about shitty pants, and I'm like, what? He's like, you just said Scheisenhosen, that translates to shit pants. And I'm like, that's utterly hilarious. Kind of like when I was at the Vatican. I was in Vatican City, and I did something stupid and called myself Scheißkampf, not even thinking about the fact that the man behind the counter might actually speak German. And he just gave me a look, and I'm like, no, I'm calling myself that. Yes, I do. And like I said, I don't want to text him or bug him because, well, he's 22 years old and doesn't need mom monitoring his every move. Hello, Hazel, in case I didn't say hi a minute ago. Oh, there is no way in oh, maybe it is. Yeah. Yeah. If that's true, we have pinged. We have gotten his attention in the Discord server a couple of times since he's been gone, so he is paying attention. Yeah, I know. That's kind of what I'm thinking, because I know his dumb ass didn't take any inhalers with him, and he's as asthmatic as I am. Hello, Melissa. It's the kitty cat. Yep, we know what Di thinks is important here. Speaking of kitty cat. Hey, John! Yep. And our resident comedian has joined. Yep. I actually just heard that in my head, in her voice. We're doing pretty good today, other than my asthma is a little flared, and I feel like I'm glowing a little more than usual. Women don't sweat, they glow. Panedian. Whoop, whoop. She's not well. It's a deep, dark, wet hole in the ground. Speaking of, why did I go to the pump house at your parents' place? I'm doing good. My in-laws actually have well water. John said, I hope that everyone is well. And Amy's like, I'm not a deep, dark, feeling like a particularly like a wet hole in the ground. How did you miss that? And not the most observant person sometimes, my man behind the curtain. I love my husband. And then my brain goes to his parents' place because his parents use a well. Yep. Oh, and my earrings today. Oh shit, we can't zoom in on them, but I am wearing Phoenix earrings. I'm having a good day. Can you zoom in on my earring? We can. Check out the cute little Phoenix. Oh, hey, look. That can turn a little bit too. Doink. I have cute little phoenixes. Oh, so Jeff shites. I always want to add a letter to his name, so I need to confirm that I have the right person. His name is Jeff Castellucci. There we go. I know, right? I was so kind and so sweet and turned them into a pair of earrings. So, Kat mentions Ring of Fire. Jeff Castellucci. He is the bass for Voice Play, an a cappella group. He just released his version of Ring of Fire like 3 days ago. You okay there, John? But he released his version of Ring of Fire 3 days ago, and oh my god, you must go listen. I will sing his praises. He has an amazing fucking voice. I absolutely adore him. Uh-oh. For evil, that works. Yes, sweet boy. Yes. Oh, did you decide I'm talking to your fans and you have to come say hi? It is such a good song. Hold on, goofball. All right. Hey, you gotta move so I can scoot. There you go. Yip, yip. Come here. Yip, yip. There you go. It's a tooker. It's a tooker monster. Roar. 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 Mom has lost her ever-loving shit today. You love me? You love me. Aw, you're a good boy. You're so sweet. All right. You got fur everywhere. Oh, yes. Please, fan me with the tail. That actually feels good right now. Oh, this dog. So, he's the funniest dog. You see the face, the face and the body. He's all German Shepherd, right? Then you get to the tail. He has the husky Malamute curled fluffy tail. It's adorable. And then he wags his tail, and oh my God, he's got a fan attached to his ass, which is great until he busts ass. Yeah, and which also means that when that tail starts going, the hair and the fur just goes right into your face. Dude, I really, really, really want to take a lint roller to your back, but it wouldn't do me a damn bit of good. No, it would not. Oh no. He is German Shepherd, Malamute, Husky, but he came from Alaska. Oh. And he is all cuddle bug. Oh, are you getting ready to lay down? There we go. Yep. Yeah, let's do our moment of Zen quote today. We're doing the harmony cards. All right. I have no idea. He is figuring out how to fix something. All right. Hey, don't lick your junk right in front of me. That's rude. Yes, I am. I love my dog. All right. Today's moment of Zen is actually a harmony card. I'm working on it. I got to make sure his paws are out of the way. I don't want to run over the doggo. All right. All right. So today's harmony card says, moments of learning are all around you. Attune your senses to recognize what you need to know and welcome in the experiences your soul desires. The lessons you chose to embark on are the tools for refinement that your soul longs for. This life is one smart. This life is one small part of a much bigger journey. Flourish while you explore, never being weighed down by time. I guess it's saying never stop learning. And enjoy the experience while you have it. All right, we are going to get the took fur out of my eyes and my nose. Oh yeah. Love my dog. He drives me insane, but I love my dog. Nice. Oh, I know. It's just the progress pride flag, and it does say you can be yourself with me, so haha. Yes! I actually got the intro to 101 recorded, John. I am so happy, so proud of us. That was the long form. We're going to do the long form of episode 2, and I want to try to get the short forms of episodes 1 and 2 done. Y'all get to actually see my altar that usually hides over in the corner here. I actually have it in front of me for the video. I am very much looking forward to my episode of that where I talk about altar tools. I think that is episode 2. Because, well, I love furnishing an altar. And I have all of the, really cool, I paid for it stuff. But I also have good memories of I found it. So, it's time to wrap up for the moment. All right. Damn it. Dog hair. We're going to wrap up our card draw, the card draw aspect of this. Then we'll get back to our coffee and cues. So, with the extinguishing of the candle, our circle is open and we extend our gratitude to the ancestors for joining us today. I am now going to grab that. And we're going to go flip to dump the end of the wax out. Ha ha. Ha ha. Oh, all right. There we go. Ha ha. And we're back. Better than ever. Anyway. I'm losing my ever-loving shit. Oh, we have an Andrea. Hello, hello. Yes. And you'll be here Tuesday. Fun, fun, fun. Thank you, Lissy. A friend was worried about her marriage and forgetting the order it goes. So I said, I am so afraid of what he said because I know what's coming. It's going to be a really bad pun. All right. Running with friends and tarot with friends. That does sound like a really good week. Minus the running part. If I'm running, there's something chasing me. Is that anything like I will follow him? Yeah, no kidding. We all keep forgetting that tomorrow is a holiday. It is tomorrow, right? Yes. Anyway. Yep. Yes, I know the Stray Kids. I have a friend who absolutely loves them. Oh my good grief. Ah! That's why my thought is that anything like I will follow him from Sister Act? Oh my god. They're making another one. They're making another one. I already addressed it. And most of them are coming back. I don't know if what's her name? Oh Jesus. The Fugees. The lead singer of the Fugees. Why am I not remembering her name? I'm not sure if she's coming back. And obviously, Dame Helen, or not Dame Helen, but Dame Maggie will not be back. But all of the rest of the cast have already said they'll be there, including Whoopi. Did you know that her daughter was one of the kids in the choir in Sister Act 2? I totally did not know that. And one of the boys that was part of the choir had the biggest crush on her, but didn't want to say anything because, you know, Mom. Yes. Yup. Yes. She was talking about it on The View because it's like the 30th anniversary of the original one or some shit. And, I am so freaking excited. Yup. I did not know it either until I watched the special episode of The View that they did. And they were and, you know, it had her and, of course, the boy who had the crush on her. And, I just love it. Oh, it has, huh? But I'm just, because it is such a good movie. All of them were. All right. Oop, nope. Didn't hold it long enough. I have to melt the damn candle into the candle holder. There we go. Oh, I have Defying Gravity stuck in my head because I was listening to theater music as I was prepping for the day. We had Defying Gravity, we had The Greatest Showman, we had Hamilton, we had Phantom of the Opera. What's in my head right now is I hope you're happy now. The very, very, very beginning of it. Yet again, something else I found via Glee. I have to love the fact that I need closed captioning, though. I know. Because courtesy of Glee, I learned the name of a bunch of songs that I have liked for many, many years. And the artists behind some of them. Because, you know, as the song starts, the closed captioning says, such and such song by such and such artist starts. And I'm like, oh, thank you. I wish I could remember... I wish I could remember the one I'm thinking of. It was one while Finn was still alive, so you know. Don't Dream It's Over. That's the name of the song. But yeah. I'm good at that. Oh, and when I recorded the beginning of the Witchy 101, I'm wearing my goofy ass purple witchy hat. I'm so happy. Because I love my purple witchy hat. Oh, cheese and crackers. I have to have it. Between the tinnitus and the auditory processing disorder, nope. If I don't have the closed captioning on, I will lose it. Oh, coolio. I have decided I'm going to start working on learning I Am My Mother's Savage Daughter. I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot cursing sharp stones. And that's all I can remember of it. I can imagine. It is. My karaoke website has it, so I can listen to it 5 or 6 times on Spotify or YouTube or whatever, and then I can record it on the karaoke website so I can, you know, really get it good. It is such a cool song. And of course, my brain went to Mother's Savage Daughter after Valhalla Calling by Voice Play. Popped up on Facebook, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, ew. The video quality here sucks. So I'm going to hop over to YouTube and watch it there. And then one of the next songs was Savage Daughter. Yup. See, I used to be a rather nice first soprano. And then I started smoking again. And now I'm lucky to be a first alto. Do what, huh? Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then the man behind the curtain on a bad day has attracted a few cats. Although I have known people who their singing really did sound like cats in heat. And then there's my darling son. When it comes to he and his clarinet are great, but the boy otherwise cannot carry a tune in a bucket with a lid, cannot sing to save his soul. He definitely makes a joyful noise though. And cannot keep a rhythm to save his life. The boy tried to do Gangsta's Paradise for karaoke. The secondhand embarrassment was awful. Yup. Oh, I was thinking about listening to it because I want to talk the man behind the curtain into chopping some of mine off tonight. Although the mask I did a couple of days ago did help a fair amount, but my ends are getting kind of ratty and painful. Yep. I will not cut my hair, I will not lower my voice. Yes. I am my mother's savage daughter. But I was the one that ran barefoot constantly. Oh, sweet. How much you want to bet it's going to be? Oh, Sarah Hester Ross. Okay. I actually found the original artist last night. Shoes are very evil. I run around the house here barefoot If I don't have to wear shoes, I don't. Although I do like socks. Fuzzy socks, oh my God. I need to find that one. But he does not let me go shopping by myself during winter months when fuzzy socks are everywhere, because I will come home with 4 or 5 more pairs of fuzzy socks and blankets. This is a Betsy Johnson blanket. Absolutely love her. She is my favorite designer. I got the blanket on the back of the chair. I have 4 blankets over here that are my yoga blankets. I have one hiding behind me that gets thrown over my mat. We won't talk about how many blankets I own. You're good, John. Worst case scenario is you're going to come in on me saying something that's going to be like, what the fuck is she talking about? Out of context. Oh, wait, that could happen even if you don't lose signal. So, hey, this is me we're talking about here. But yeah, fuzzy socks, no. I have 2 at least of the fabric totes that fit into, you know, the cube thingamajiggers like this, or even better, the one behind me. I have 2 of those bins full of fuzzy socks. I am from the Pacific Northwest of the United States. I am Seattle adjacent. A, we need to check names. B, I saw the good afternoon, everyone, and my brain was like, good morning, Vietnam. Oh my God, brain. Wait. Fuck. Yep. Fuzzy socks are the shit, man. Especially if you can get the fuzzy grippy socks. Because then you pack them when you go on your grippy sock vacation and you're just blissfully happy. Yes. And yes, yes, I am a member of the queer community, so we support the queers here. I mean, come on, grippy sock vacation with the fuzzy grippy socks, hell yeah, because they're a lot more comfortable than the hospital-issued grippy socks. Those are just itchy. We won't acknowledge how many pairs of hospital grippy socks I have. Man. Fucking surgeries. I'll be nice to the husband. Yes! I have a pair. They have grippy paw prints on them, and they say Paw Mama. It's so awesome. And I'm talking slower than usual right now, Ryan. I'm not quite caffeinated enough to be fully hyper. Getting there, though. We need to caffeinate Di enough that she slows down. Aw, that sucks. I have my furry overlord. I had to talk Dad into letting me get the furry overlord. Then he met the furry overlord and tried to catnap him. I don't know if I would like to visit Iran or not yet. Let's see. Do I have... I don't think I have any cat or dog mom clothes. I just have that one pair of socks. That's kind of where I'm thinking. I don't really play video games. The last game I really played much of was Animal Crossing's New Horizon. I do play Tetris. Dude! Pretty much. My favorite thing about the fucking Switch, though, is the fact that I can get all of the classic Nintendo games from Nintendo, Super Nintendo, blah. I mean, all of it. And it's just so freaking cool. I am the one who lost my cell phone for a week and a half because I set it on top of the refrigerator and forgot about it. Yeah, I don't want to go to Iran, Iraq, or Saudi Arabia anytime in the near future, primarily because, well, I'm a woman. I do have a friend who taught English in Saudi Arabia. Hey, John. I don't have a mama bear shirt. I want to get one that matches. Well, I'm going to get matching shirts with my kids. Why am I sticky? The Cards Against Humanity card. But I want to get a shirt that has the... Actually, I'd probably get the pink, blue, purple mama bear. Oh, sorry. Amy said, how is there honey on my ankle? Which made the man behind the curtain to go, why am I sticky? And I'm like, Cards Against Humanity card. Why am I sticky? But I want to get the pink, blue, purple mama bear with 3 rainbow baby bears. And then each of the kids will get the rainbow mama bear with their baby bear color flag. Ooh, what tarot deck and what oracle decks, John? Haha. And yes, I know we are very lucky to be in the U.S. Even though we're not doing a whole lot better, we're doing enough better. Come on, John, spill. We're doing better than we think we are sometimes. That is true. We are falling into a theocracy, though, which... I found another tarot deck I want. And this one I'm pretty sure is on my wish list on the link tree. Same, Ryan. But it is such a cool deck. Yeah. Uh-oh. What the hell? Oh, no. Wait. Okay. Zelda. Zelda is cool. And yes, that deck is cool. Alright, fix that. Go there. Go there. Go there. Go there. I want lists. So anybody who knows me knows all too well that Witchy Mama here is a Star Trek The Next Generation fan. Right, right, good, good. So one of the tarot decks that I am absolutely drooling over and having a massive case of the I wants. Come here, you. Click that. I want that deck so bad. I mean, Wesley Crusher is, okay, so Data is the Fool. Deanna's the High Priestess. Oh, I will. The Lovers are the O'Briens. Strength is Worf, you know. The Empress is Dr. Crusher. I know Q has a card as well. So, yeah. Yes, he is. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Oh, John. I don't know if the affiliate program works if you click one of the links in my description, but the decks that I use are all linked in my description box. Another fun one, because, you know, Witchy Mama loves to read. Yeah. There is a banned books deck. By the way, my unicorn deck is no longer in print, and you can only purchase it used, which Some people are good with a used deck, others not so much. And then this is another Oracle deck I want, but it's from the same author and I think artist. The deck I'm looking at here is the Chubby Witch's Night In, and it's by the same author as, oh God, what are her other decks that I have? Yes, the Cozy Witch. Cozy Witch? Cozy Witch. Yes. Cozy Witch Tarot deck, and the Oracle that goes with it is the Believe in Your Own Magic. I love her art. And she's just so fun. Yes. Oh, and I also have one of her books of poetry. I will be throwing my affiliate links for some of this shit on the link tree here in the near future. So please, if you like what you see me using, check out my link tree. Yeah, you can subscribe to my link tree and it will update you when I update links. Hey, Rachel, love what? Are you referring to the sign behind my head? Stay away, fool, 'cause love rules at the shack. Die! Stop it! No. Okay, fine. No. Hopefully this week. It depends on how long it takes Men Behind the Curtain to edit. And we need to do a little bit more filming for things like B-roll. You know, silly things like hands lighting a candle, me writing a couple of words in a journal, etc., etc. Awesome. Thank you, Rachel. We are a queer-friendly channel here. But yes, when I started reading, I said I wouldn't need more than 2 decks, and my reader friends laughed. Oh. Not exactly. That's us arguing. One of them will do something, somebody else will say shut up, and another person will respond. It's great. I am hilarious when we're driving down the road. Ooh, ice cream. No, we don't need ice cream. But I want... No, we don't need ice cream, but I want ice cream. No, fine. Thank you. This is a real conversation that happens on a regular basis. Tarot cards. Oh, so... tarot cards. Oh, that does sound good. Tarot cards are like tattoos and Lay's potato chips. You can't have just one. I mean, I have one deck there. Deck 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think there's through 15 there, and then there's at least 5 more hiding behind another table or another door. Sea salt ice cream. Sea salt, well, it's got to have some flavor to it, sweetheart. That's okay, Amy. Yeah, the Man Behind the Curtain uses the Goddess deck, which to me is the funniest thing in the world because that deck would not cooperate for me to save my soul. It is a Kingdom Hearts thing. Ooh, 300. Oh, God. He would string me up by my toenails if I had that many decks. Now, see, but we have the decks that we do. Going back into Amazon real quick, because this is utterly amusing. All right. My altar wish list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 24, 25. 25 in just one wish list, and I have them spread between like 3 wish lists. So, yeah. Hey, Amy. I have a box. Yeah, it is. Maybe. No. That is the other one. Nope, that's not this one. Nope, he's not even in here. No, the one you fixed is the other one that has the pentacle. No. But no, it's not like I can't spare a box. Driving you insane. It's my job. There we go. Scoochie scoochies. I have boxes. Yes. Hello, Adita. I saw you come in. Actually, Spawn's room, once he moves out, is going to become my recording studio. Walk outside, turn around, and come back in. I don't know. Hey, Adita from India. Cool. Yup. That would actually be probably be the DIY uterus, but we won't go there. Give me a rusty grapefruit spoon. I'll DIY my own. All right. Okay, my brain just went and screeched to a halt. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. So, while recording that first episode last night, I was going through the outro, and I read through half of the outro and then just kind of shut up, picked my head up and went right back to it. And he's like, oh my God, did you just reboot? Apparently my brain went B-sod. We shut down and started back up. And he said this as I'm taking a sip of my drink, and he tried to kill me. I inhaled Dr. Pepper, hacked it up, and it was, tried to lavage my sinuses with carbonation. It was soda. It was soda because I remember thinking I was trying to lavage with carbonation again. Bad chefs. I don't know. Maybe it was. I thought it was soda. Yes, die.exe has stopped working. It just crashed and rebooted. Process restarted. Because seriously, it was like data. I'm just sitting here, rah, 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 rah. It happens. It happens quite a bit. Because my brain. Oh, you did? Oh, he'd stopped the recording and didn't get that part. But yeah. Because my brain will regularly zip faster than my mouth can keep up. Oh, see, Pepsi was my dad's drink. That's hilarious. What are you saying 12 about, Aaron? Hello, Yusuf. Thank you, Mastermind. That is a fun game. Took Andrew a minute. So, Mastermind. Apparently, my parents were playing Mastermind while my mom was in labor with me. Explains part of why I like that game. Ah, me. Is that how many this stream has so far? Coolio. Oh, we're now to 13. Yay! Macarena. Anyway. Oh, hey, Bob. Theory of Bob. Groovy. Probably because I'm just sitting here chit-chatting, bullshitting with everybody. Hello, Coco. Mile and a half ain't bad. Fuzzy butts. Oh, the flu sucks. It's my lucky number 2. Oh, yeah. My second longest marriage at this point. We got married on Friday the 13th. And, my high school boyfriend and I started dating on Friday the 13th. Oh, man. Last weekend of freedom. Clappiest place on earth. I know some parents that would do that. Yes. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. Ah, Web of Echoes. Draugr. Pop, pop. Ow! Cheese and crackers. Owie. Ooh, hello. Ow. That might explain a few things. Ow. Oh, well. Shit happens. Life goes on. Right, good. Hey, honey. Somebody doubts your existence. Yes, he is the Wizard of Oz. You ain't kidding. Not too bad today. Really? Hey. Doing pretty good today. Every time I hear the Scandinavian stuffs, I think about Paulsbo. I want to go back over to Paulsbo, but I can't go back over to Paulsbo anytime soon. Oh, no, it's just, digging. Urgh. And I don't feel like adjusting things while I'm on camera. Oh well, shit happens, life goes on. It means ghost. Okay, dude, so, speaking of ghosts, saw this thing somewhere of, the most haunted places in Washington. Take this road trip and hit the most haunted places in Washington. And it totally skipped Port... Damn it! Where's June Fair? Where was June Fair? Port Gamble. Totally skipped Port Gamble. And I'm like, how can they not mention the Port Gamble Cemetery? I mean... It's very interesting. And the fact that the SCA held their big major public event at the... Yes, I have. They don't work well for me. But they held their big fucking event every year, and the camping area for this just surrounded that graveyard. It's like, wow. Yes! I fully support this idea, John. But yes, I have tried the stick-on bras, and well, I'm allergic to adhesive. Can you imagine that particular itch? Is not pleasant. I also used to live in Paulsbo, Washington. What happened at the cemetery? What didn't happen at that cemetery? We have heard things. We have had rocks thrown at us from in the cemetery. We have seen things. I know at least two people who have seen full body apparitions. Tents have been flipped over. Tent poles have been damaged or just disappeared. Tents have been rolled down the hill from the cemetery with people in them a time or two. When is my live done? Whenever we decide to give up for the night. I love it, Amy. This is my Sunday. Yes. This is my Sunday chit chat with the Witchling thing. So we usually go for about 2 hours and chit chat. So gives us about another 20 minutes. Yes, it would. Okay, we'll probably be here when you get back. I was looking at pictures from the day after I had my surgery last year. And I'm looking at them going, that looks horrible. No wonder it itched so bad. Because, I mean, I'm like red from here to here, clawing at my neck. They wanted me to wear one of those tape-on heart monitors to confirm my POTS. I was supposed to wear it for a week. Let that sink in. It was supposed to be on for a week. I made it 24 hours before I'm calling going, what do? I want to claw my chest off. And they're like, well, you can take it off and use Benadryl under the adhesive so that, to prevent an allergic reaction. I'm like, I used the cream or the gel stuff and the spray, and I took some internally as well as my Zyrtec and Singulair. Oh. Well, do I need to go in? And they're like, yeah, you probably do. So I get in, and they're like, so what brought you in? Wearing the heart monitor, and I want to claw my skin off because it's making me itch so goddamn bad. And they're like, and they're doing all of this shit. And they're like, well, we're just going to let you go home. And I'm like, are you going to do a goddamn thing about the itching that brought me in the first place? And they're like, oh, yeah, we might want to do that. Gave me a dose of steroids. It stopped itching so bad. They told me I could remove it. So we did. And it's just like, I had to remind them why I came in. Because they were just going to send me home and leave it on. No. And then 6 months later, I had this surgery done. And, And so I'm in the ER literally the night after I'm released from the hospital, if not the night I was released, because it was itching so bad. And they take everything but the steri strips off, and they're like, those have to stay on until Friday. And then they're like, follow up with your primary care, as soon as possible. Go into the primary care doctor the next day, and he's like, well, why the hell did they leave? And he just grabs the tweezers, and hey, Jake. And he takes the steri strips off, and I'm like, they said I had to leave those on till Friday. And he's like, no, you're not leaving those on. Those are what's causing this. He took them off, and within 2 hours, the rash was mostly gone. Well, hello there. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes, I did say hi to Jake. Ha! It's a fuzzy butt. Hey, Jake. We're doing pretty good today. I have a fuzzy butt. He's a furry overlord. Oh, watch the murder mittens, fuzzy butts. So this furry little monster. I cannot get up out of this chair if he is in the room and expect to have my chair when I come back. Because he will steal it. It is his chair, not mine. I just warmed it up for him. Hey, happy boy. He's such a good cat, though. Oh, I know I'm going to regret this. I'm going to end up with cat fur up my nose. He is such a sweetheart. Nope, I don't. I have my ball. No, we don't think alike at all. Yup. And yes, he has the scallop and salmon squeezy treats. And what's the other one? Oh, there, yes. He's purring into the microphone, too. Oh, okay. Oh, watch the claw. Watch the murder mitten, baby cat. All right. You gonna lay down? Oh, nope. He's gonna abandon me now. Bye-byes. Splot. He's my baby. He is going to be 10 years old this month. How? How has it been a decade? Ooh, John has chocolate. Now the question is it milk or dark chocolate? Because this witch prefers dark. Yeah. Yes. If the kitty doesn't come say hi, the fans get angry with me. All right. What was I doing? I was going to do something. Oh. See, hey, Dragoor, I have a stash currently. And the only reason I still have it is I keep forgetting it exists. Peppermint bark from Ghirardelli. Because I love peppermint bark. It's just... I think I have peppermint bark snowmen, or at least they were supposed to be snowmen, in my car. The reason I say they were supposed to be snowmen is because, well, they have been in my car since Christmas. See, he will chomp, but it's not so much he's biting. He just grabs you with his teeth to say, I don't like that. I love my cousin. Why would your roommate bite the cat? Son, don't bite the dog. It was an accident. I know you've bit the cat, but you bit the cat because he bit your nose. That was funny. You did. Yes. Yes. Must have chocolate before we start fasting. We figured that, Andrea. We're just making fun of you. Hey, don't bite the cat. Well, making fun of the roommate and the cat. Although now I'm envisioning chomping on the cat. I think the spawn has chomped on the cat a couple of times and come back with fur. Don't whip me with your tail. I'm not gonna bite you. I'm talking about your brother. Yeah, and now he whips me again. When is my next live? Tomorrow. You need a recipe that includes leftover wine as an ingredient. Who has leftover wine? I mean, well, me technically, but yeah. I am not a drinker. He does. He has a very big... He's also a very big cat. I mean, he is 20 pounds, and I am 5'7". Most of it is leg. And when he is laying on my lap, his back paws will be, and hips will be at my waist, and his front paws and nose are sitting at my ankles. So he is the entire length of my legs. I think he inherited all of his grandmother's Maine Coon genes. Nope, he's an indoor-only cat. Well, the hilarious thing is, he attempted to explore the outside. Discovered that he does not like the feel of grass. So, the rare occasions that he will go outside the door, he will not step off of our front porch. But most of the time, and we have so many pictures of him, he will lay with his chin on the threshold. I'm not a video game player. I used to play video games. I'm an awesome button masher when it comes to Soul Calibur. But yeah, I'm not a gamer. Yeah. Well, the kids are. Mike, my oldest, is Spawn. Oh, he knows I refer to him by name. Spawn is a gamer to an extent. The Munchkin, I'm not sure these days. Serious. Yeah, your cat is bringing you the spoils because he feels you can't, provide for yourself. That is actually a sign of love. When my kids were little, the neighbor's cat would bring us the rodents because, he wanted to feed my children. He honestly thought he belonged to my kid. Yeah, Amy, once the spawn can order another Switch 2 and get his employee discount, I may have him get one for me so I can play Soul Calibur. Trying to remember which Soul Calibur it was, and I'm sure Amy will tell me, but I'm trying to remember which Soul Calibur it was that had Yoda and Vader. Because we had both versions of it for the PlayStation and the Wii, so that we had both characters. It was great. Because I like Yoda, and the ex liked Vader. Oh, I just figured you'd Google it. I have my Vader bear. Oh, you can kind of see Vader bear. I think you can see his paw. He even has his red lightsaber up there too. Thought it was Soul Calibur 4. Because Soul Calibur 3 was the first one I played. And my ex-husband refused to play against me if I was playing a particular character. Cannot remember her name, but she was the one that basically fought with the hula hoop. I got really good with that one. And I managed to figure out the button, the sequence that would trigger her special move. I got really good at that one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this cat, he amazes the vet every time we go in. Because I'll either get someone new who hasn't met him before, or they've just forgotten how big he is. So I carry him in a soft-sided carrier. Much more comfortable for both of us. But it's kind of small for him. So I will unzip the top, and he'll peek his head out, and then I'll pull him out, and they're like, I was not expecting that much cat to come out of that carrier. And then they'll need him to get back into his carrier to go into the back room or something, or to go home. And I'll be like, okay, come here. And I'll snap my fingers and tell him, hop in. And he'll hop in and scrunch down. I'll zip the top closed, and they're like, I have never seen a cat that was willing to crawl into the carrier. He chills in it. He sleeps in it. He loves the damn thing. Yeah, it's very much a fuzzbutt clown car. It currently has the the autumn leaves for my altar and his toys in it because we're moving stuff around in here. But yeah. Oof. Well, that sucks. Are you looking to get shanked in your sleep? Because that song gets stuck in my head so easily. Although watching the entire audience at Sess's show do the do was great. Yeah. I had Derek on my for a while. Mana mana. I have 3 older brothers, only one of whom do I have any kind of contact with. Yup. I am grateful. The only time this guy does it is when his litter box hasn't been cleaned in way too long. But yeah. And then Sarge will get frustrated with us for whatever reason. We will fix that. But Sarge will decide for whatever reason that he's pissed off at us. So he will go grab kitty crunchies and, yeah, leave them. Yeah. And your brothers are older than you, then mine are older than me. Because the youngest of them was 13-ish. Yes. Yes. Oh no, we've talked about the age differences on chat before. I still just the age gaps in our family are hilarious. I can't decide if I need to burp or sneeze. His and the next older must be close. I wish I could. I know, and that is the part that I absolutely just giggle over. You are younger than the oldest of us' child. Younger than the oldest of us' child. But you're our generation. Go foot the fluff. Yeah. And I thought I was a late life baby. She was 31 when I came along. Had just turned 31. Yes. I'm just saying their birthdays must be close. We'll talk later. The only reason I remember the one is it was like the weekend I passed in review. How big a family do you have? I have an interesting family. Because done that. Yeah. That's what he was a little younger than I am now, and the idea of having a child at my age just does not appeal anymore. Oof. Having birthed 3, I honestly feel for your mother. Oy. And mine were relatively small. Can't imagine birthing a 10-pound baby. Nope. 5 pounds was bad. Well, 7 pounds was bad enough. My heaviest child was a convenience store. They were 7 pounds, 11 ounces. The other 2 were 5'8" and 5'9.5". The reasons I remember things are weird. Am I going to run over any of your... Yeah, no. Same. Oh my God. My dad, it was hilarious. Driving through certain areas, he would start sneezing. We finally found out what he was allergic to right there, but he would sneeze like 10 times. And we'd do bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. And finally we'd get tired of it and he'd be like, bless you all to fucking hell, goddamn. Yeah, well, see, men wanting that many kids is all fine and good because a man can have that many kids with I don't know how many women. One woman pushing out 12 kids? Hell no. That is the only thing I empathize my mother doing. The incubator technically would have birthed 10 of us. 10. Yeah, the man behind the curtain's great grandmother had 9 or 10 kids. 12 to 14, correction. Yep. I am so sorry about that, Melissa. My incubator, 4 of us survived, and she lost 5. And I was still the only girl. I still want to know how the youngest of my brothers knew that I was going to be a girl and born on his birthday. And even better is that is a gift of his. That was a gift of his. He can, to this day, predict gender and birth date. He is almost never wrong. And there have been maybe 2 babies that he has been wrong about both with. And out of like 100. It's so weird. Wouldn't it be nice? Have a good one, Drauger. I'll figure out how to pronounce it eventually. Same. That was what I would have been had all of my siblings survived. I would have had 9 older brothers. There are 2 that he has been wrong about both, and I think 4 others that he was wrong about one or the other, including his own son. We all knew it was going to be a boy, but he was due right around our birthday. And so the entire family was like, oh, yeah, baby's going to come on our birthday. No, he waited a week. Yep. I did know that, Bob. And that part of the reason the Black Plague happened is because of the burning times and the witch hunts, and they decided to round up all of the cats and dispose of them. And rounding up and disposing of all of the cats let the rat population explode, and that's how we ended up with the Black Plague. Yep. The reason I am pro-choice is family lore says that 6 years before I was conceived and born, the incubator was pregnant with a set of twins, and one of them was not viable. One of them was. The one that was not was causing severe problems. And the doctor gave her the choice. You can abort and potentially go on to have more children later, or you can attempt to carry this to pregnancy and potentially lose not only your life, but the one who is gone. You might birth one child. And the incubator's like, yeah, no, that's not even a choice. I have 3 boys at home that need mom more than they need another little brother. So, no, it actually was the Black Plague. Yes, I am still alive. I've been drinking my coffee, and we are actually going to be wrapping up here rather shortly. Hey, Rocks Bottom. Because this witch needs to hit the head soon. You are such a goofy kitty. You're a goofy kitty. All right, you know what? I'm actually going to take a quick break, because I do need to hit the head, and then we'll decide if we're going to keep going or not. Hurrah, hurrah. I'm going to stand up and lose my chair. Dun dun. Aha. Doink. Haha. There we go. I'll be right back, y'all. Give me a minute. My chair. You do not steal it. Come on. Come on. Let me have the chair. Can I have the chair? You're going to give me the chair. You're going to give me the chair. Come on. Come on, you furry little monster. 666 on the views. Come on. Get up. Get up. Child. Get up. All right. Come on. Get. Ha. Don't mind me. I'm fighting with the cat to get my chair back. Knew it was going to happen. He's lucky he's cute. Oh, which dog is accusing them of stealing treats? Oh, I know. I'm so evil. Hello, Sergeant Snuggle Puppy. That would be Sergeant Snuggle Puppy. He's our baby. He's our old man. Yeah. Why are you looking at me in that tone of voice? Oh, you're just waking up. You are so very welcome, John. Oh, yep. John's saying that we are wonderful company for his 1.5-mile walk home at damn near midnight. See, we have 2 blondes, Andrea. We have Sergeant, who's the little guy, and then we have Luna, who's the big dumb oaf. She is the smartest dumb blonde I have ever known. I love my dog, but oh my God. No concept. She has absolutely zero concept of where her paws are, or that she has that weapon. That's Luna. Or that there is a weapon attached to her hind end. She has cleared the coffee table off on more than one occasion. And the number of times she has stepped... I love that picture. And the number of times she has stepped on my feet. Dorcas. That dog. I love my dog. But God, he is the dopiest thing. Intelligent breeds. They are intelligent breeds. I just got the dorks. Love my furry children, though. They are absolute darlings. How can I not snort and laugh when they're being dorky? Very much a lunatic. I often call her lunatic. The neighbors laugh because her nickname is Luna Tuna or Looney Tunes. So she'll be out in the backyard and I'll yell Luna Tuna and she comes a running. It's so great. Sarge, though, he is a little jerk. He is all big, bad, and yes, I am well aware of what it means. But he's like, I am big dog. Hear me roar when there is a fence between him and the other dogs. If there is not, if there is not, the tail is not tucked. He's wagging the tail and he'll bounce right up to him and go, hey, you want to be my friend? This little shit, he's laying right here. That's why I'm pointing at him. This little shit got snarfed at by a pit bull. We were very lucky. So I have him at the vet for one of his follow-ups, and there is another big dog in the waiting room. You would think, where it has been less than a week since he has come up on the wrong end of a pit bull, he would be, kind of hesitant about approaching another dog that he doesn't know. You would think. Was he? No. He's got the frickin' cone of shame on and he bounces right up to this bigger dog. Hi, you want to be my friend? I'm like, dude. Honestly, yeah, with Luna, I would believe that was Sarge. Luna, yeah. Hi, Sergeant Puppy. Sarge, I think, is just going senile in his old age. Hey, sweet boy. Luna, though, Have you seen the videos of huskies being dramatic? Huskies and Malamutes? Yep. But oh, I know. Oh yeah, she came in to see Sergeant. I have a Luna. I'm gonna get the tufters. Nope, she ran away. You want to annoy her? Start pulling the little tufts of fur that she's shedding. It is so hilarious. Yeah, my life is actually pretty good. I don't need anybody to come in and make it better or turn it around. I believe old age, Andrea. He's talked about his pupper. Dogs are so amazing, though. I mean, the unconditional love. I'm going to get the tufters. Oh, plop. She's such a good dog. She is such a good girl. Oh. Ah. Yeah. How are we doing here? Doink. Doop. Smidge. Boop. Ha. Yeah, that's okay. We'll live. But exactly. Sarge looks like Dobby. I swear, if I did not hate that turfy bitch so much, I would dress him up in a toga and take him trick-or-treating as Dobby. Because he has the look. He is so adorable. Then there are times that I wish I could paint him green, because he also very much resembles Grogu and Yoda. Aww. That's how we ended up with Tookers. We were supposed to foster him for our little brother until, he could get his log cabin built up in Alaska. So he brought him down, gave him to us in March. And then when he came back down in August for Spawn's 21st, he saw how much Tookers had bonded to Luna and to me, and he's like, I can't. I can't take him back. I bounced from foster home to foster home as a kid. Yep. And yeah. Yep. And Fuzzbutt has evaded the first guardian, the second guardian, and the third one's just staring at him. What it's all about. Yes. We do the hook about, yeah, we turn it all about. That's what it's all about. Ha. Nope, the littles in my head aren't having a day, are they? So, what do we want to do for Halloween, y'all? What day of the week is Halloween this year? Samhain! I know that feeling. I would go insane if I had to rehome my babies. Oh, it's a Friday night. Oh. Thank you, Andrea. Andrea D., not Rodriguez. No shit. We're not doing Friday night guided meditation that night. Nope. Sorry. Nice. Sorry. Oof. Well, that sucks. Spawn. No, today is Sunday. We're talking about Halloween, what day of the week. So Spawn will be haunting, I bet. Ooh, it would be so much fun to go live from the haunt. But I'm not going to do that one. Yay! Good to hear that, John. Please be safe as you're walking. All right, now we're going to go clickety-click to month. What have we got? Excuse me, between now and then, well, we have the 11th. Let's see. I need to put Fuzzbutt's birthday in the calendar. We have the anniversary of me joining the Navy, which is also a Friday. Ooh, Not Scary Farm is so fun. And the fact that Elvira is there almost every year is even freaking better. One of my favorite trips to Scary Farm. I was in my Pooh Bear costume. I'm going to venture to guess the other Andrea is in Orange County. I was in my Pooh Bear costume. My middle child was going to be Pooh's honeypot. Oldest child was Tigger. My incubator is in her power wheelchair and decides she's going to put the middle child into the honeypot. Does not turn the chair off, just leaves the power on. My foot is right in front of the wheel as she's putting child. Child kicks the joystick, runs over my foot. Does the incubator ask if I'm okay? No, she starts laughing. Fucking bitch. Well, you know, if you have someone with a wheelchair in your party, you tend to get moved up to the front of the line for the ride, so that kind of rocks. Having to use a wheelchair at an amusement park, though, can suck balls. But hey, I've done both. I have both been the one in the chair and just with the chair. Oh. Hey, IKEA Shark. Good to see you back. The fun thing I did was nice. Yes, we do. The fun thing, though, was hitting up Not Scary Farm, hitting up Disneyland, and then we made the 2-hour jaunt up to Six Flags. I lived in Garden Grove for a bit. My kid's dad is from Garden Grove. He graduated Grove High School. Oh my God, so amusing. I like the clickbait articles, okay? You know, the 15 things that prove whatever. Nope, not going there. And I'm scrolling through one of them, and I do not remember what it was, but the picture was a bunch of high school yearbooks, and I'm looking at them, and it's like Garden Grove High School, class of 2000. And 99 and 98, and I'm like, oh, that is hilariously funny. So I screenshot it, sent it to my ex-mother-in-law, and I'm like, so, what do you want to bet there are teachers in these books that knew your son? And she just went, too funny, where did you find it? And I told her. And she's just like, oh my God, that is too funny. I have now seen that same picture like 4 times. Oh, that's right. She did, huh? I got married at the Disneyland Hotel, so that was hella fun. My ex-mother-in-law used to have annual passes when she lived in Grove. Because, you know, we could see the fireworks at the park from her front yard. That was one of the coolest things. I rode my bike over to Disneyland fairly regularly. Halloween, when I moved down there, okay, so I'm 19, 20 years old, had just gotten down to the area just before Halloween. Went over to Disneyland, bought myself a Princess Leia costume. Dressed up as Princess Leia. Took my teddy bear, you know, this big brown teddy bear. Dressed him up as an Ewok and carried him with me and went trick-or-treating. It was great. I loved it. That makes sense. You are on the money there, IKEA. I would not blame you. Wasn't it? And then my ex-mother-in-law convinced us to get married, do the Disney fairy tale wedding at the Disneyland Hotel. That was actually really awesome. It cost us less than $1,000 because we did it on a Sunday. So that was pretty freaking awesome. Invited 150 people, had one non-family member show up. Oh, Thailand does. See, I swore an oath. Did that too. I swore an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Was not relieved of my oath, simply my status as active duty, and I am not an oath breaker, so I am going to stick around as long as I can. Yep. And I will go to my death defending my queer family and friends. Oof. Florida is no better. See, I am terrified to ask my prom date what his political leanings are at this point because he is in Florida. Good, thank you, John. I am terrified to ask him because I really don't want to find out that he's MAGA because I love him to death. I know his sister isn't. Fairly sure his mother isn't. Lost in the woods. Love it. But yeah, I am terrified that he is. But he has interests that the Red Party just wouldn't go for. Fill us in, John. But while you do that, I'm going to say, and it just dawned on me, we have the, I thought so. We have the Red Party and the Blue Party, okay? And the Red Party is screaming how the Blue Party wants communism and shit. But the Red Party is the one that's going fascist. That is a good question, Andrea. What grade are you, my dear? We do have a slight age limit here, but I'm pretty sure you're well above it at this point. Just want to make sure, though. Ooh, nice. Oh, Hazel. I'm going to recommend one of my other videos. It is my Bitch and Witch rant from last week. A friend of mine and my friend is also working towards becoming a therapist, and she and I are going to be creating a support group for people who are politically burnt out. But I would love to have you check that out and see what you think. Because we are both ready for some more action that a group that we're already involved with just doesn't want to take. All right. I hear you, IKEA. Oh, the VA is... Yeah. I wish I could get the VA to pay for my... I had approval for retraining through the VA. Hey, travel. But I had gotten approval for work retraining through the VA. The incubator knew I was waiting for my letter. IKEA's not in the UK. IKEA is in Florida. But I had gotten, and my incubator knew I was waiting for this letter and that letter was time sensitive. Fucking bitch intercepted the letter and hid it from me for 2 months. knowing damn good and well that once it was approved, if I did not accept it, I would never be able to use it again. I was so furious. Yes, good luck in your coming school year, Hazel. We need more like you in this country. Okay, what did I do? They're all guarding me again. I am 4 for 4. Sorry, just being cute. That would be the one. You know, I really, I feel so sorry for his daughter. Because she tried so hard to convince him to not get involved with the fascist Cheeto. And he didn't listen. I'm just... that would be the post that Amy saw about Giuliani being in a car wreck. Yes, because she didn't want me to be able to go back to work. She did everything in her power to make sure that I remained dependent on her. Last day of September, or August. No, I don't. How did I forget that? So, I am confirming. How did I miss that? Diana, Princess of Wales. It is. So, fun fact. Almost 30 years ago today, so 28 years ago today, we lost Princess Di. Wow. Oh, she was worse than a leech, Andrea. She did not want a daughter. Incubator. Did not want a daughter. So, sorry. No. Oh, no. Sorry. The incubator did not want a daughter. So, she hated me from the moment I was born. But once I got a little older, you know, she could turn me into a little doll. It made her look good. She could teach me to be, be super smart, super talented with music and shit. And I made her look good. Then I hit puberty and started drawing the male attention away from her. That was not acceptable. So, yeah. Then my dad joined the Elks Lodge. It's a fraternal organization. And because of my having been assaulted at 14, I could not stay home alone. PTSD would not allow it. So her way of controlling me when we went out to Elks Club or Elks Lodge functions, she made us dress alike. We wore identical outfits, which looking back was weird as fuck. But yeah, she was not a good person. And then, I ended up moving in with her after my marriage fell apart, and my ex-husband said, well, as long as you stay living with your mother, I won't challenge you for custody. She used that against me every chance she got. Threatened that she was going to call CPS on me anytime I didn't do what she wanted, when she wanted, how she wanted. I wanted to go get a job. She told me that if I went out and got a job, she was going to call CPS and tell them I was neglecting my children. Yeah, you absolutely correct, husband. But yeah, it was not until her chemo caused the septic system at the house we were renting to go belly up that I finally was able to separate from them. And it was because my dad was on full-time oxygen, and I could not find a house that was big enough for all of us that was safe for him to live in. So, ended up finally separating houses. The parents moved in with the next oldest sibling, who was the golden child. Now, we shared a roof for about 8 years. They moved in with my brother, his wife, and son. My sister-in-law made it 3 months, I think, before she looked at my brother and said, pick now, your parents or us. He chose wisely. My dad finally got his VA back pay rating at 100%. So they bought a house. And yeah, my sister-in-law, the only thing I got even anywhere near an apology was she once asked me, how did you put up with them for that long? And I'm like, I was telling you guys how bad it was, but nobody believed me. Never once got an I'm sorry. Unscented. That's the only way I don't get accused of wearing perfume that I don't own. We accidentally bought the scented trash bags from Costco. And I had just put a fresh trash bag in the kitchen trash. The man behind the curtain and I are in the kitchen getting ready to make dinner. And he's like, are you wearing perfume? And I'm like, no. You've got to be, because I smell perfume. I'm like, no, it's not me. I have no idea what we're smelling. And then I turned around and I saw the trash bags. And I'm like, I just put a bag in the trash can and we bought the damn scented trash bags. He's like, oh, you're right. That's what we're smelling. That is my belly button, damn it. They were the Febreze scented ones. Almost said flavored. Yes, child. Are you saying you want to go out? It is walkie time. Oh, he just licked my hand. Yeah, if I knew it was coming, it wouldn't have been so bad. He just stuck his nose into the belly button. Hi, what are we doing here, buddy? Yeah, you're cute, I know. What's up? Oh, he's a goofy boy. He's a goofy boy. I need to throw everybody in the bathtub tonight. Uh-oh. Ow! Ouch! Holy sheepskin, that did not feel good, baby. What? Do you have any concept of personal space? Uh-oh. Lucy! We're gonna go ahead and wrap up, you guys. I absolutely love having fun with you guys and chatting like this. But unfortunately, somebody is going to raise holy hell because he wants to go out. And I have jumped the dogs on the man behind the curtain far too many times this week. Thank you, John. You too. Go get some sleep. It is after midnight for you. Barely, but. All right. So, my darling, my dears, my witchlings. Oh, yeah, I know. Boop, boop, boom. Ba, 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 ba. All right. Oh. Ow, shites. Oopda. That muscle did not like that motion. There we go. All right. Nope. Boink. All right, my darling witchlings, my loves. Let's go out there and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. Because there is already enough darkness and hate in this world. Can we please try to be beacons of light and hope in the dark? Also, be sure that your loved ones, human, scaly, furry, and feathered, know that you love them beyond measure. Because we do not know how long we have with them. And I can tell you from experience, that phone call sucks. And on that note, I'm going to say thank you to my witchlings who have stuck around. You guys are the best. And since you've made it to the end here with us, if you like what you've seen, do the whole like, share, subscribe thing. Hit the bell so you know when we're doing it again. And then let us please appease the algorithm gods. Leave me a comment of 7 words or more. Tell me your favorite crystal, your favorite set, your favorite coffee order, or if you really don't want to think, Panic at the Disco has some inspiration with, hey, look, die, I made it, yay! It's 7 words. Yes, we like that song. And then, my darling witchlings, go out and have a fantabulously magical rest of your day. Go touch some grass, and remember always that you are loved. You are wanted, you are needed, and you genuinely do have a purpose here, even if you haven't figured it out yet. I was in my 40s before I did. I will see you guys soon. I love you to bits. Namaste, witchlings. Your subscription ensures you never miss a moment of mystical insight, especially if you ring that bell. For a deeper dive into exclusive content, behind-the-scenes glimpses, bonus blog posts, monthly rituals, and my weekly yoga classes, consider popping over to Patreon and joining the coven there. If you're feeling particularly generous, a virtual coffee is always appreciated. This Gen X witch, raised on 80s vibes, thrives on caffeine and a dash of well-placed sarcasm. Are you seeking personalized guidance? Well, in that case, visit yogawithDailin.com to schedule a one-on-one yoga session where we can work together to restore balance and alignment to your mind, body, and spirit. I'm honored to craft meaningful rituals and services for all life's milestones. House blessings, cleansings, spiritual life coaching, and personalized tarot and pendulum readings are also available. Check out those offerings at dietheyogawitch.com. Don't miss out on your daily doses of divination. Tune in tomorrow for another episode, Monday through Saturday, same bet time, same bet channel, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. And there's even more enchantment to weave into your week. Join me for our weekly rituals. Sundays, let's all gather around the cauldron for coffee and cues with Di the Yoga Witch at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. Bring your favorite brew and we'll delve into the mystical and the everyday, answering your questions and sharing the witchy wisdom I've gathered over the last 3 decades. Thursdays, tune into Di the Yoga Witch podcast for a fusion of yoga and witchcraft designed to inspire and uplift. Friday and Saturday evenings at 8:30 p.m. Seattle time, we offer some unique experiences. Fridays are for relaxation and interconnection. We zen our way into the weekend and unwind with guided meditation or yoga nidra asana, tapping into your inner magic and bringing that magical life into your yoga practice. Saturday evenings, brace yourself for Bitch and Witch Angry Veteran Rants. I will be tackling current events that spark my passionate opinions, offering perspectives and suggestions for positive change.